Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome to HoI4. We're playing as Anarchist Spain, the Global Defense Council, and we are at war with pretty much the entirety of North America, which is just dandy. I'm so very happy about that. And America has nukes, and they've been using them on us, well, technically on our puppet over here. Unfortunately, the puppet provides all our oil, so again, not happy about that. We do now have air cover, but I did notice we do not have air cover down here in the Amazons. So we probably should set up probably an airport to deal with that. Just chuck 2 in for now, but we will mainline them. And because of that threat, I've also, in the bit between episodes, just because I didn't really need to see it, set up a lot of little fighter wings. And if we unpause, there we go, they're covering the whole of there. And they're also deploying. And you go up to here. You go up to here. Get them to cover these. And there. And that way we should be covered from being nuked. Or at least a little bit. We can still be nuked elsewhere, like unimportant places. Or hell, even technically over here, I guess. I don't actually want to increase the number of fighters because it might scare off their bombers. Ooh, yay. Got some more convoys. But that should put us in at least a reasonable position. Okay. And sweet. Our naval bombers are doing good work. Although admittedly we only have like, what? How many? 14 naval bombers? Yeah, not great. Carry on. So, jobs for today. Produce more rocket artillery and maybe think about deploying that everywhere. Maybe think about deploying an extra army, although that will take a lot of resources that we don't necessarily have on hand right now. Support equipment's looking good. Infantry equipment, oof. Less than 100k is worrying. I think we might need to up that. We've been surviving right now on a lot of like borrowed infantry equipment. Can't do that forever. Haiti joins North America. Uruguay joins North America. Honduras joins North America. Ecuador joins North America. Costa Rica joins North America. Colombia joins North America. Chile! This is getting silly. Chile joins North America. What the hell is going on? If Venezuela flips, we're in trouble. Oh, what if you flip? Venezuela is luckily fascist, but it is being protected still. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Okay, our manpower is not great either. But I will start the training of extra divisions. I think we have to just bite the bullet at this point. We can't really avoid it. Oh, and we cannot train any mountaineers. Okay, cancel that. So we need... assuming we'll get more mountaineers in future, so assuming we'll get the tech for more mountaineers, there needs to be 22, 8 of which are going to be armored divisions and motorized, times 5, so 20 each. That's fine. And then we need normally 16, but this time 14 times 5, so we need 70 infantry. We'll do it as 2 batches of 35. It's the only way we're going to even remotely come close to the manpower. We need a whole load more towed artillery. A lot more medium tanks. A whole load more towed artillery. We're back down to like minus 10k towed artillery. Now, one thing we could do is, in the interim between, the big war kicking off, is we could quickly grab like a little bit extra oil. But again, Saudi Arabia doesn't really have that much oil. Most of the oil's actually in Iran. And I don't want to attack Iran because that will mean that we have to face down a much bigger fascist border that we don't really want to have to face. Technically, Italy has some here, so, you know, we could take that when the fascist war kicks off. But looking around, we don't really have that many options. I don't think we have anywhere that we can really go on. Unless we deliberately attack, like, you know, Venezuela, which will most definitely piss off the fascists. They will instantly join fascists with that amount of fascism involved. If they do choose to go fascist, potentially... if they do choose to go to the Americans, potentially we could just invade them and be like, that actually might be a net win for us. Trinidad, no faction, okay. So I'm looking at all this oil here and trying to decide, like, you know, how we can get hold of it. Honestly, without risking really hurting ourselves by attacking a big faction, I don't think we can. Because it will probably end up triggering the Axis to join. And as much as I would like this... You are sending volunteers to Venezuela. Oh, sorry, Italy, Finland, Greater Hungary, Croatia. Yeah, you're very close to the fascists, even if you are being guaranteed. Will the guarantee mean you directly join, though? Like, we could get lucky here. Like, if we get an army down here, we could hit you, and then potentially we could hit Venezuela, and because of this, the guarantee, they have 2 armies, it would end up being slow going through them. I just don't think it's worth it. We're better off potentially just trading normally for it. I don't mind about your unfulfilled import requests, it means we have priority. Alright, carry on. Chile got called in, Uruguay got called in. What did I do to deserve all this? I just tried to free the people. You know? Stop them being oppressed. Give them control of their lives. Ah, they've got no supply from capital, so they're actually really vulnerable right now over there. Okay, electric torpedoes, that's going to really help us out. Reducing critical hits is very tempting. Again, it's going to take a while without naval experience, though. We're on 46 now, so time is getting on. We can probably start grabbing other things. Like improved rocket engines actually helps with our rocketry. Dive bombing is tempting, but we have a lot of air experience we want to spend on jet fighters when we unlock them, which won't be too far away. We have 100% ahead bonus to this from the People's Fleet. We could just grab this real quick. I'm actually going to go rocket artillery. We're going to want to be able to try and get to advanced rocketry. Right, there's an American fleet over there with 3 carriers. There's our jet engines. Which is exactly what we want. Because now we can get jet fighters. And we have 2 nukes. Which, you know, obviously we're going to need strategic bombers for, which maybe I didn't think about. Probably should have thought about that. Right, you know, we got this anti-tank. That's all nice and dandy, but now I'm thinking that maybe we should get ourselves a strategic bomber, like, now. Eek. No point in having those if you can't deploy them. Keep killing off these destroyers. Fair enough. Right. After we hit 50 naval experience, I might just get the fleet to stop doing maneuvers. Like, obviously we're gaining some experience from it, but I want to try and buff that fuel number. When we go to war, there's going to be a whole lot of problems. Alright, prepare collaboration government again. Linguist, escape artist, seducer. Perfect. Get going. Make the United States capitulate really easily. And also, we have a whole load of political power. Oh, you're so close to being at 60. 58%. Okay, when you get to 60, we're totally coring that. The manpower is going to be useful. Right, we've got a cipher for the United States. Let's work on a new cipher, and we should probably target... It's probably going to be Mexico, I feel. Odd choice. Nope. Empire of Japan. Gonna take half a yen. Definitely think that's the right call. Right. Serious, the influence of foreign power is undeniable. Okay, well, foreign powers are trying to influence us. I think we knew that. You know what, we've got 1 tank and 3 infantry already. Technically, we can shave 1 infantry here. And we can shave a tank as well. I'm going to shave the tank from the bottom, just in case. Ooh, we did lose a sub there. Okay. We keep taking them down like notch by notch on the convoys. That said, I feel they must have moved their convoys around. Do we actually have data? Please tell me we've got intel that we can use on this one. Where are their convoys? 100%, perfect. Where are their convoys? They've got something going through the Panama Canal. I don't see if they've got any convoys. They've only got 5 submarines. That's really good to know. Yeah. Looks like they're actually trading to Japan. Like, they're actually trading to Japan, which is an interesting one. Okay. Their battleships are all pretty ancient. They've got 1 slightly newer carrier, but still old. Destroyers, they've got 1 slightly newer, but again, still pretty old. Heavy cruisers, meh. Light cruisers, eh. They do have 1 top-of-the-line submarine. Everything else is pretty trash. I'm feeling pretty good about the American Navy. Like, they obviously have 14 battleships and 7 carriers. That is something that cannot be denied. But their power level is way below the stuff we're producing. At least relatively speaking, in terms of class. Like, obviously, they're still battleships, and they're going to be a problem. But all we need to do is just have our torpedoes. Our torpedoes should be able to deal with them. Hell, 14 torpedo destroyers is getting to the point where they might be able to actually deal with that, provided we have enough ships to remove any screen the Americans put up. So we do need to get ourselves the production of, where are you? Our general purpose cruisers. And that needs to be a priority. In fact, I think I'm going to put another general purpose cruiser on the stack. And I'm going to tell you you're going to be the last destroyer of the anti-submarine group, and I'm going to assign 1 port to you. Torpedoes, you need to still continue like that. American submarines are not a threat anymore. So I'm going to put you down at the bottom just to catch anything that we miss. Yeah. Where's my detection cruiser? Here we go. Recommission. Is there anything technically we can upgrade on you? No, I think you're good. Okay. Now, we do actually want to, at least at some point, do new radar, which we don't have. And I've been saying that for like 2-3 episodes now. I know. But it does need to be done. And I keep forgetting. Like, other things end up being more important. Ooh, I know that there are 4 ships awaiting repairs. Which means that you're backed up. Interesting. Right, unsuccessful port strike. Engineering company. Lovely. Engineering company, do me a favor. I know I need to do engineering company 4. We need to do that. We need the entrenchment. I was going to say, hey, you know, that thing we wanted to do. Radar. We should do that. But no, I'm lying. It's complete fabrication. All lies. There are more important things to do in life, sadly. At least we can temporarily take you off of naval exercises. And then our fuel, looking much healthier. Four destroyers, damn. Oh, Columbia. Yeah, Columbia is doing its threatening thing. Hey there. Don't look too far in my direction, mate. Are these connected? Can you walk between them? Oh, I think you can. That's going to be a problem. If they join the Axis, we'll have to defend. That's where we're getting all of our oil from. Still, American convoys are being sunk. Oh, an American destroyer. Okay, I'm actually going to take these 8 destroyers and I'm going to take them over here to be part of the main fleet. Because we're going to need something to be able to destroy submarines reliably. Right. Artillery upgrade. We do need to keep pushing with this. So I'm going to keep going. But homing torpedo is going to get replaced with a new radar. Wait. That's pretty good port strikes. Damn. No, 4 destroyers down. Yeah, just keep basing them there, mate. I will keep shooting them. German Czechoslovakia surrenders the Sudetenland. I mean, Germany, you asked your puppet to surrender it. Like, you did. German Czechoslovakia, you can just about see it. There is a shape there. It is a separate entity. And homing torpedo. Beautiful. That'll increase the attack quite a lot on those. And then we want to pick radar. How many of you are injured? Because he's saying you need repairs. Oh, there are a few that need repairs. Control click. Shift click. Oh, you moved down to Lisbon. Lisbon is technically our submarine port, but we could probably flip that around. I do want some of the submarines to follow the fleet, at least for a little while. So we're going to switch you to being Porto. We're going to make our detection cruisers over here as well, actually, for a bit, because they need to be part of the main fleet. Anti-submarine can come over here. Wait. This is the right one? Yeah, listen. Anti-submarine, keep building over there for the other ones, and then you need to move up to Porto. Ah, god damn it. So close. Okay. You need to come down to here. You need to come down to here. Great. They're producing one sub. The one at the bottom here doesn't really count because that's a filler. How about you take these 10 subs and take them up to Porto? I'll set 5 to repairing. Try and keep on top of that. Oh, can we have free civilian factories? Oh my god, we've done everything! Awesome. Which also means that I want to go over here immediately and grab you. Hi. Also, why are you all based out of here? There we go. Duplicate you. Grab the duplicate. Tell you to come down to... Did we not build a place down here? Yeah, there we go. There are 600 fighters here. For some reason... Why do they have 600 fighters here? Oh, we're going to up our number of fighters. And... Oh, crap! They've put a whole load of fighters into the air here. They want to nuke us again. Please stop doing that. We're going to up our number of fighters to 400. Not that we have 400 fighters. They're going to nuke us. Again. It's getting a bit tiring, guys. Please stop nuking us. I need the fuel. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Firstly, compliance. It's at 60%! Core. 150 to call that. Right. What do we want to build that we haven't done, that we totally could do? Honestly, I'm thinking just we build a load of naval dockyards. Can I not build it here? Okay. Where else? A little bit risky building them down there, so I don't want to do too much there. And then I guess we could increase the infrastructure there. Just make sure we've got like adequate infrastructure on the front lines. couple more nuclear reactors. I think it's always safe to build a few nuclear reactors, you know. You need them. And I might as well up the air bases to have a higher capacity around here. Like, we know this war's coming. I keep saying it. People are probably doubting it, but it will be coming. New fortresses. Yes, we'll up this area to 4. Same over here. We'll also put naval forts in to defend the Suez Canal, because I do not want someone taking that. That would be very bad. Ah, damn it! No! Bring me back my construction window. We're just gonna up our defenses again around here. And I think maybe we'll do the entire, like, same thing to our homeland, just in case. Like, you never know what the enemy is going to try. An extra 15% is an extra 15%, right? I'll take it. And they do like their little mini naval invasions, which against the AI isn't great. But against a human player who might miss it, especially me, probably a good idea to do this. There we go. And I think we'll reinforce around here, because I know how much Japan loves to do this. I do not want to get caught out on this one. And again, we're preparing for this war that, you know, might not happen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. They just need to defeat the Allies. Well, not the Allies. Comintern, I guess. I keep thinking Britain and being like, that's the Allies. No, it's not. Right. And just in case we want to hold this, we'll put a few in there as well. Now, we also want to make sure we've got good supplies on the front lines over here. This is going to be important. That means we want to increase our naval basing capacity. So I'm going to increase this. And then also put, like, a load more there. And then we're going to need to make sure it's all well fortified. That should do the job. Right, how are we looking? We need 5k artillery. That's fine, that'll take us 100 days. Medium tanks, again, takes about 100 days. Fair enough. Okay. We're doing much better than we were. Still won't give me the full amount of oil, damn it. Could ask Venezuela for more oil. You know what we'll do with some of our construction? Synthetic refineries. We need them. Actually going to build these in, like, Central Africa. Alright, now American destroyer bites the dust. We've actually got people ready to deploy already? I guess our motorized are just really, really simple. I'm going to wait until everyone's done. No point in just doing it half-heartedly. And Union Britain is still standing strong. They can hold strong for a little bit longer. Oh, hello. Air expense is pretty high. It's okay, 22 days, we'll have the jet fighter ready. Which, much like the modern tank, involves just replacing everyone, which sucks. But one thing we could do is we could upgrade our naval bomber. That might be actually a really good idea. It's getting a lot of use. I'm just going to go full range with it. There we go. We're going to dedicate a few more factories to that as well. Alright, modern tanks are getting up there. About a quarter of the way there. Oh, we got a battleship! And a heavy cruiser! 2 heavy cruisers, in fact. Good job. Those subs are taking names. I'm going to give you an extra 12. You've proved yourself. We should actually go through them and check who can, like, get a new trait. None of them show the new trait symbol, but I'm pretty sure some of you can. There, cruiser captain. Admittedly, you're not leading cruisers right now, so maybe not. Nothing for you. Here we go. Torpedo screen penetration or silent hunter. Torpedo reveal chance. I'll take torpedo reveal chance. And we'll take torpedo hit chance as well. And ooh, we can get torpedo cooldown. Nice. That's gonna make you pretty damn potent. Right, what about you? No. No. Yes, right. Concealment expert. Retreat from a smoke screen. Destroyer leader. And we're actually out of command power. Okay. We had a use for it. Might as well spend it. Wasn't doing anything this entire game. There were 2 destroyers. Nice. And I think we're going to train a whole load more frontline militia. Right. And that brings us to advanced rocket artillery. Jet fighter! Okay. Still working on a very basic strategic bomber, though. Close air support! We'll grab you. And then... production. There's our fighter. Now, technically the fighters want to be deployed more, but we've got more important things to do. Like jet fighter... We'll buff your range to the max and reliability to... Ooh. Got a choice here. I think we go for the extra reliability. I'll switch you around for the jet fighter Mark 1. Now, what do you take to make jet fighter? Rubber, tungsten, and aluminium. Yeah, we can manage that. Right, where were we? Still coring this. Right, okay. Oh! I'm coring it as 150 because it's not adjacent. This is a tiny one province that we have called. It's adjacent to this. Fair enough. Let's have a look at the population. Oh, God. That's 34 million. That's actually only 18 million. I don't mind. It's still an amazing core. We're going to core it. Wow. That's a lot of people. We're grabbing it. That will so much solve all of our problems. Alright, we are trading submarines now for enemy shipping. But the occasional, like, naval ship we destroy is totally worth it. Alright, next strategic bomber. Not going to bother producing that. There is a naval invasion planned. Hello. They are planning an invasion of northwestern Iberia. That is not good. I think what we'll do is we'll actually grab the motorized rocket artillery, because with the buffs we're getting, this is actually going to be really powerful. Luckily, we've got pretty good defenses around here. I would like to up them. Having only 2 units in each port is not quite ideal. I've got a cruiser detection ship here, so I'm going to move you over here. Add you to the fleet.
Sí, señor.
21. I'm assuming these are torpedo destroyers. Yeah. And we captured a Mexican operative. We have the ways of making you torque. We could possibly turn them, but we don't have any spare slots to turn them. I think it's a bit of a shame. It just the entire mechanic of like turning enemy agents doesn't really apply when you don't have any slots, and most people don't have slots. And we have, speaking of the devil, spare dockyard slots. We need more general purpose cruisers. We need to be able to crush their defenses to be able to then fire our torpedoes through. How are we doing with our trade? We seem to be okay. Everything but steel. Steel's getting a little bit low. Only 137 left. That's my concern. Oh, and chromium, actually. Yeah. The Nazis have definitely put more on this line. We definitely overpower them, but they have put more there. I'm using the Italians are actually better defended. Okay. While you're doing that, we're going to go back to our navy. Now I've got more command power. I'm going to see who needs upgrading. Ah, you've got plenty. Concealment expert, smoke screen, silent hunter. Concealment. Oh, rushing out again. Very well. What are you waiting on? Towed artillery and medium tanks. She shouldn't be too long until you're ready to deploy. Well, we need that fuel to be going up faster. Yeah, I want it to say less than 2 years, really. I'm gonna accelerate these. So we're making more oil. For Canadian convoys, take that, Canada. Oh, a whole load of convoys suddenly just showing up over here. Damn. Good job. Is that like a naval invasion that's just left port, maybe, to come and attack me? They're convinced that there's going to be an attack here. Alright, more free dockyards. I'm thinking general purpose cruisers. Again, we need them to remove that screen in front of the enemy fleet. Now, we could consider trying to hold these. Promise they probably won't get supplied. And if they don't get supplied, they'll just probably die. I think we'll just lose those. How's our coring going? That one's done. And this one, it will be done in 2 days. Okay. Well, in which case, that means that we have the ability to core a few more places. What is the best place? Like, obviously here is just insane with 34 million. All of these are basically the same, so like, you know, 17 million-ish. So I'm going to grab both of those. And that should set us up in terms of manpower. Now, if we do attack America before the Axis attack us, that does give us a huge amount of fuel. Look at that! Suddenly manpower, 3.6 million. Holy... That's a lot of manpower. Okay, go those for the buff. There are better buffs to be had, though. So we'll go anti-infantry. Like, damn. Okay. Let's, not unfulfilled import request. I don't really care about that right now. What are we looking for? Production. You actually made quite a nice big stockpile. You're going to need a lot more. It's going to be something like 25,000 to be able to deploy those. But good job nonetheless. Jet fighter's getting better. Close air support is pretty good. If we can get more jet fighters. How are we doing with infantry equipment? Oh god, bad. I'm actually going to make this probably the priority. We need more. I'm actually going to slow down on motorized as well. We've got 25,000 in the bag. How are we doing for spare infantry equipment? There. We'll chuck an extra 5 on there. Okay, that should do. Right. New radar. That's great. We'll do next radar as well. Not bother upgrading any of the boats until we've got like the next level up or something. Right, enemy air superiority. Let's talk about this. There's a huge amount of air superiority they've got. And that's because they nuked us. They nuked us again. God damn it. Where's the repairs? Can't actually see the repairs. Either way, not really got many options on that one. Over here, however, hey, what if we just run some jet fighters in the first ever jet fighter test? Say 200 of them? We don't quite have 200 yet, but whatever. Oh, there we go. That's in our favor. And then I think we can just grab you and leave you. You can go to other squadrons that need the numbers. Right, meanwhile, we have 10 nukes. Well, 9. On our way to our 10th. How are we doing with mines? Better. I'm gonna add all across in front of China. And then all around the Philippines as well. There we go. Might be a bit much. Oof, that manpower. Right. Everything's looking a lot better there. Can we deploy you? There we go. And obviously they've got a whole load more infantry to do. So we're going to go new army group. We're going to go new army group. Okay, we have to make an army first. Sure, I understand. New army group. New army. And then new army. Bring you over here. Split you in two. Split you in two again. Split you in two again. Right. And then we just need to select 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and we've got 37 infantry, and we want 14 in each. $14 into you. $14 into you. And 7 left. Why do I have 2 over here? You can join in there. Right. Good start. Your job is probably going to be to invade America. Oh, we took down that battleship. Nice. And I know that's a massive ask. But I think we have to do it. How's the intelligence going? 42 days on that, and America's going to be at its lowest. Okay. We're training a whole load here. Infantry equipment is in the negative now. It's actually hit negative. Artillery is still in negative. We have motorized rocket artillery, which is great because that's going to be fantastic for upgrading our current mechanized forces, because they're not mechanized, they're just motorized. And we'll take the increased special forces, which is the one after this one, obviously. Do we want to deploy over to India? No, I'm going to deploy you as part of our guard force. Here. Help defend the homeland. Okay. Alright, we've got a cipher for the Empire of Japan, which means we can do a new cipher, which this time I guess we'll do Mexico. I'm surprised we're still not at war. I know we had quite a few episodes of just... I mean, we're obviously at war, but with the exits, I mean. I really expect them to take on the UK by now. Nation Francis is not ready, sorry. In the meantime, maybe you should train. Okay, that'll cost a lot of energy. Sure, do it. Ah, that fuel cost. We need to take America. We need that fuel. Amusingly, we're going to be attacking America for oil. Yeah, they attacked us for oil, so it only seems fair. Right. Meanwhile, ooh, 10 convoys there. Nice. Good job. We have 3 light cruisers for detection and 2 general purpose. Okay. Only 2 general purpose cruisers. We need more. Insufficient resources. We finally hit it with steel. None of our subjects can manage to do steel for us, so... who are we going to ask from? Is there anyone nearby we can ask for steel from? Not really. I guess we ask from the Empire of Japan. They're the only ones that are giving us 7 steel. Oh. We might need to do resource tech. Ugh. We need more. Okay. That is our new close air support, and we'll do excavation. We've got 100% bonus. We'll do 5, why not? Before we've done 3 and 4. Okay. Next up, strategic bomber. And now we can start building a strategic bomber. Only level 2, but whatever. Getting closer. Strategic bomber 2. And for now, we'll just dedicate like 1 factory to it. But that 1 factory will want to actually do it. So, put you at the top of the list. Yeah, they are sinking us. We've got another heavy cruiser. It's going pretty well. Still, hitting the American coast is going to be tough. I'm genuinely debating just sending the entire invasion from our side over here instead of going from a closer spot. Because the supply routes to these closer spots are not great. Unless we literally use one of them to take Cuba and then send our forces to Cuba. Or something like that. Or, hell, take the British Antilles. Some of these used to be ours, I think. Yeah, there we go. That might have to be the approach. When are you going to be done by? End of February. Okay. Still telling us we've got an attack coming in northwestern Iberia. Look at that manpower. Ooh. Right, we'll complete our operation over here. Lovely. I'm thinking we have you build an internal network in Washington. Just keep that up. I want to know everything about them. And we're actually going to go and start working on Germany, because when we go to war with them, I want them to capitulate nice and quick. Look, okay, I'm getting fed up with these guys. Give me just like 100 jet fighters. And then I think we'll also copy this. And then actually deploy you facing Southeast Asia. Ooh, you're getting following bonus against the United States. Ooh, we are getting bonuses here. Just because we've broken the cipher, we don't even need to use it. Neat. Oh, there we go. Actually apply you. Okay, we're constantly getting attacked, but we are doing a good job of at least pushing them back somewhat. Another battleship. This is beautiful. Okay, what did we just research? I was pressing enter at the time it popped up. I'm sure it was something highly important. Grab dive bombing for chiefs. I'm thinking we do the invasion from here. No, we'll take the British Antilles because we can always base out of here and it's got enough ports for us to manage that. We just need to make sure the supply line's done, which means we'll only need 2 units to attack from here. Get ourselves a new field marshal. And offensive doctrine. And then we'll also grab ourselves a new commander as well. Now, while we're doing that, we've got a load of command power left, so we should probably again pop down here and see. Aha! Concealment expert. Silent Hunter. And we'll take Torpedo Expert as well. There we go. Everyone's got that ability, even the people who've been training the main fleet. Right, keep that up on the Americans. If we can just keep the pressure up on them. Again, another battleship! Damn! Really good job, the torpedoes. Oh, we need more here. They aren't really getting reinforced, which is their problem. Yeah, that 8 can be reinforced as well. And then 37, I'm pretty sure we just send it over to Indochina. Or at least we put like a 24 over there as well. And then we've got 13 remaining, who I'm going to put on guarding around here. And I'm actually going to put them on guard coastline as well. So they want 58 in the end. That's fine. We'll start off with 13. Just to make sure no one slips in. Free dockyards again. And we'll grab more general purpose cruisers. We don't have enough by far. Nice, good job. One of the things I'm thinking is we do need a few more military factories. Now we've started gearing up our production to a few new things. So grab military factories there. And then might as well just grab them all around here as well. Right, how are we doing? It's just the artillery we're worrying about right now. And that'll be solved, but it will take time. I think we just deploy you since you're just waiting on artillery. Oh no, you could go further. Yeah, still a load of Americans based there. In theory, we could drop nukes over here on these bases to make them easier to take. That might actually be what we have to do. The fighters here have both been destroyed. And we've got, you know, no replacements available. Yeah. We really don't have enough jet fighters. Well, either way, I'm going to call for 2 batches of 100, just so we can place them. We really can't rebuild that? Yeah. Who does wins? Nice. Sink a whole load of their convoys. I want to get this new, like, army positioned by the end of the episode so that we can actually think about attacking the US. We've got a long time with just preparing our forces. I really expected the Axis to have been done with Britain by now, but obviously we're going to have to take action. So, action we will take. I'm not sure if our Navy's ready, but we're going to give it a go. We do want to do extra digging, but I'm going to take Recon Company. And I'm actually going to put you in a new theater, which is going to be US Offensive. Right. Get a new commander. You look awfully familiar. And here we go. We are being capped by a very small amount of total artillery, actually. We'll be done in like a couple of days. There we go. All deployed. Right. 14. 14. And the remaining 6. Which doesn't quite make it even, but we need the Alpine Infantry anyway. Oh yeah, I meant to remove one, but I never did. Alpine Infantry. Train. We can have 9 more. Let's do it. All of them, please. Then infantry equipment and towed artillery. I'm actually going to tell you you're the lowest priority. People in the field are the highest priority. I'm sorry, I know you're the elites, but you're not elite enough to be worthwhile. Okay, you are almost done training. Tanks aren't going to be the best at amphibious invasions, so I'm actually going to tell these guys that they can get in position. It's risky, we might be attacked along the way, but the Americans don't really have many subs, as far as I can tell. We've kind of whittled them down. So, I'm going to get you in position for a naval invasion. We're going to hit all of those. And also, we're going to hit Bridgetown at the same time. Admittedly, that's a single target, but whatever. And we're going to tell both of you that you don't need to practice anymore. Is anyone else we could hit at the same time? Puerto Rico. We could hit the American base there. That would require a much... You know what? Let's change the target for VU to Puerto Rico. I think that's probably going to be much better for us. And we got the Sci-Fi for Mexico, which I just skipped past. Whose Sci-Fi do we want to work on next? Canada. Sure. They're not actually that big a threat. At this point, I'm just like, sure. You. Why not? They've got air support in Burma? Okay. Fighter Wing. You're now going to be over Burma. There we go. Provisional Government Poland. No, we need that. I could admittedly split Poland off. It wouldn't be too big of a problem. How are we doing in terms of trade? We do not need you anymore because we've got a plus 10%. Right. Here comes our fleet. Now, we've got to watch this. We don't have support in the last leg. Obviously, we'll move our fleet there to support them when we actually do the, the attack. But for now... Oh, we have support back here. Nice. How are you doing, by the way, as like a puppet? You're doing pretty well. I think we need 200 more power to puppet you, so... I mean, to convert you to the next level. Right, get in quickly. We don't have cover here, and it's worrying me. Oh, also, do we have the ability to actually launch naval invasions from here? Not great. I'm actually going to up the infrastructure around here. And I'll make that the top priority, because we need the infrastructure to be able to do this. And that's a new type of radar. We'll go next type of radar as well. And that's special forces, which means that we can grab the next level. We could go, hey, defense and organization. As much as I like elite forces, we need the number. So we can go for the expanded capacity. Right. Then in about 50 days, you'll be able to attack. I'm hoping we can get some headway. I don't really want Puerto Rico, but if we can get, a whole load of the British Antilles, that's our new naval base. Like, we can just base out there and attack. We got the pride of the fleet, the USS Pennsylvania. Nice. Good job. These submarines are really doing a good trade right now. But, this being a bit of an extra long episode, we're going to call it there. The attack against the US will begin next episode. I'm hoping we can take that, then leapfrog from there up to the United States. It's going to be really tough. They have a lot of planes and a lot of everything else, really. Yeah, got a lot of destroyers here. The submarines, they actually produced a new one. Yeah, it's, again, really updated. Army, still roughly where it was. Air Force, oof, way ahead of us on Air Force. But that'll be for us to deal with next time. And if we're still sitting here, not War of the Axis, after we're done with that, we're going to go to War of the Axis, because we'll have a pretty secure backyard, and we'll have all the oil we need. Should put us in a good position. Apparently we're still going to get naval invaded here. Okay, sure. I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, like, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. But until next time, stay shiny.